Good morning, parents. If you're watching this, you're probably doing this lesson at home. And I gotta tell you, this is one of the most important lessons that we cover in health class. I know it's important to eat well and sleep well and wash your hands and take care of all those kinds of things. But the idea of kids changing when they hit teenage years is extremely important. They don't really get this a lot of other places except from you and then in this type of lesson that we cover in school. If we want your student to be comfortable, even though we're going to be talking about some uncomfortable things, this is not a talk about the birds and the bees. We're going to kind of leave that up to you. We are going to focus more on kind of anatomy stuff that's going to be changing in the next couple of years and the things that they're going to be experiencing. The biggest part of this lesson is the questioning that they're going to have. They're going to have a ton of questions. And we're going to have a male or a female in the room to help answer those. If you're doing this lesson at home, I encourage you to talk with your son or daughter, and no question is out of bounds, because you want them to learn these kinds of things from you as opposed to from their friends and other things that don't have the kind of information that or haven't gone through the changes that you and I have. So if your student is doing this at home, or at school, there's a letter that came home asking or giving you some information about what's going to be covered in the next couple of lessons with an opt-out option. Some parents I know prefer to handle this kind of thing at home, and we of course want to respect those kinds of decisions on your part. But again, it is extremely important that these teenage years, they have an adult that they can go to, not only for questions about their physical body and the changes that they're going through, but the emotional changes. Puberty is much more than just growing hair under your armpits and getting taller and acne. There's a lot of emotional things that go on. So I know you're aware of that. The first lesson that we're going to cover here really covers more of the anatomy of some of those changes, and then the second lesson will get into more of the changes in the mental and emotional and relationship side. So thank you so much for all of the help that you've put in with your son or daughter this year. If you have any questions, please contact your teacher, and we want to be sure that we're extremely transparent in terms of everything that we are presenting to your son or daughter. So you're going to see what we're seeing, and I think it's an extremely important lesson. Thank you again.